Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction video, or in this kind of concept, I guess a bit of a review video, not so much a reaction, because as I kind of get used to presenting this sort of thing, I'm going to first kick things off the first few videos with a few of my favourite drummers. Today's favourite drummer, I guess, is Ben Minal from Toska. And so of course with all this, it obviously means some of these videos I may have already seen before, so kind of borders, you know, review, reaction. This video I haven't actually seen for a very, very long time, but it's actually one of my favorites from Ben. It is a live drum playthrough. It is actually him tracking drums, which he managed to do in one take, which just blows my mind. From the album, or the EP rather, Ode to the Author, this track is called Infantile. And what can I say? I mean, Ben Minal's been a huge, huge influence on my playing, at least for the kind of progressive side, time signature side. You know, it's funny because time signature wise, theory wise, I tend to struggle with at least breaking things down. I think sometimes because like in the early days playing along to this sort of stuff, playing along to Dream Theater, it was just kind of where the hands fell and where things, you know, and it was like, oh, that kind of crosses over and that feels a little bit weird. And then you kind of realize you're playing that in 7/8 and you're playing that in 5/4 and all this sort of stuff. And so a lot of the kind of time signature stuff I learned by memory, and then kind of having to deprogram, I guess, or decode rather. Some of that's been a little bit weird. So yeah, man, like I discovered Ben's channel from him doing some review videos, funny enough, and like got right into Toska. This was one of the first videos that I saw when I discovered Ben. Like I'm based up in Newcastle, if you can't tell by the accent. I travelled all the way down to Brighton for one of his drum clinics. Like a 7-hour trip. Had nowhere to stay. Not that I had nowhere to stay, I was just not very organised, and kind of didn't bother booking anything until the day. And then I went, oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to be driving all the way back. It's like 14-hour round trip. It was well worth it though. Really, really cool. Managed to delve into some like some of the theory stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling on. Ben, awesome drummer. If you're watching this, you're one of my favourites. I was hoping to actually meet Ben, or meet Ben again, because I met him a couple of times at gigs and whatnot. We were going to be sharing the bill, or I wasn't anyways. I was going to be depping drums for a band that was sharing the bill with Toska at Strange Forms Festival, but unfortunately due to this whole coronavirus issue, the pandemic that's going on, and kind of lockdowns and things like that. Obviously, a lot. I mean, the music scene was one of the first to go, the first to be affected. And I was going to be depping drums for Ket, who were on in the same day, I think, as Toska. Anyway, so the chances were I would have probably bumped into Ben and had a catch up and tried to ask him if he could be on the channel. But anyways, we'll save that for a later date, should I manage to meet him at any future gigs. But anyways, I'm rambling, as I always tend to do, and I want to delve straight into this because it's a bloody long track. Toska do not write short songs. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. That riff is just tremendous. Unreal. What you've got to remember is that he's tracking drums at this point. He's tracking drums for an EP, and this is one take. What you hear on that EP is what you watch on this video. So we're starting off in 3/4. Listen how heavy that is, man. That snare drum as well, man. Like, for a 3-piece band as well, this sounds absolutely huge. I know the record can, you know, working in the studio, you can work all sorts of miracles, but like, seen them live a good few times and love the splashes. yeah, I've seen them live a few times and they've just been like such a huge sound. That DW kit as well. Although he's with Yamaha now, but yes. You can always tell you're listening to Toska if you're never too sure. Just listen out for the stacks and splashes. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're almost waiting for them to just break down into like a half-time 4/4. I think they do at some point. It takes a while to get there. Not yet. Listen that, man. Splashes, there they are. Open-handed as well. Can't believe it took me so long to mention it. I think I'm just so used to watching him. Left-handed player, open-handed, right cymbal beside the... Yeah, it drops out. Right cymbal beside the hi-hats. Really interesting concept. I tried playing like that once when I was bored at rehearsal. Quite interesting. Last orders at the bar. Yes. I don't know if you'd really call it a reaction video when I'm trying to air drum along to a song that I already know. This and that. I love the way he articulates all those splashes and stuff, by the way. It's like, it's deliberate. Whereas me, I see a splash and I just throw it in anyway and it just sounds shit. Yes. There it is. There it is. Listen that. There's the 4/4. That's what we want. Only for half a bar though. 2/4. Yes. Love the guitar sounds as well. I'm no guitarist, but like, there's the 4/4. Yes. No, it's not even 4/4. Feels like it. Feels like it. Ah, yes. That bell. Awesome. Yeah, I just love that. I love the guitars, the bass. One of the best bass sounds like you'll ever hear is on a Toska record. I'm no guitarist, like I say, but from what I'm told, Rabia, one hell of a guy. Talented little bastard. That snare, man. Listen to the snare drum. Awesome, man. Double on the ride, the accent catching the bell in. It's all those little details that I love about Toska in general, and then specifically about Ben's playing. Can't remember what the pattern is. So playing that open-handed, it's so confusing though. You just know it's going somewhere as well. It doesn't hang about this quiet forever. It crashes. Listen to that. China's the stacks. All deliberate. Yes! Well, back up, back out. I think those accents before were in 95s actually. Quintuplets. Just yes. Just listen to that, man. There's not really much to say. It's not much of a reaction or a review. Huge. One take as well. Keep reminding you. One take to track an album, an EP track. Stacking there again. Sabian cymbals, which I'm not a fan of, but in general, as a rule, Pisces only. They sound tremendous though. It's the guitars that bring so much to it as well, because a drum track, a drum beat like that, you wouldn't think much of it, but some of those guitar accents, the patterns in those riffs, it's the gaps more than anything, I think. Just give it that flow. Paused it by accident. Oops. I wanted to see how long was left. I thought this was coming up to the end. Yes. All the yes. Skip the advert. Like, remind you again, one take, like absolutely insane. It took me 17 takes to record a Prodigy cover the other week, like insane. I guess it's different, try and make myself feel better. I guess it's different when it's your own songs. Absolutely insane. There's not really much that you can say about that other than just fucking wow, give up drums. Give up drums. What's come up as suggested as well, you need to check this out, is their live session that they did. Ode to the Author live there, Illumo. Man, all good tracks. One of my favourite bands. Love anything instrumental, when it's good. Love anything instrumental. Prog, heavy prog, mathy prog. Love all that stuff. Yeah, just what I love about Ben's style, like I say, you've got all these crashes, all these splashes and bells and accents and all that sort of stuff. And if it was me sat behind a kit, I wouldn't really be able to make use of them. And in most parts, in most drum tracks or most drum kits that I look at, I see the splashes and I think, what's the point? But like with Ben's playing, and whether or not the Dave and Rabia have any kind of input on that, I really don't know. But like, to me, they're just used so perfectly. All those accents, I mean, I struggle to count what's even going on half the time, but like the way that they not only use the time signatures, but going from one to another and layering down these different accents and patterns, like all the bell cymbal work, the doubles, triplets, all that sort of stuff on the hi-hats. I'm kind of talking generally as well, not necessarily just this track, but like there's just so much stuff to love. So much stuff as well that I'm listening to, like, I could listen to that EP for 3 years straight, even that track 3 years straight, and there's always going to be different stuff that you hear in every time round. That's the beauty of bands like Toska. So yeah, I'm going to wrap that up there. Absolutely love that band, love those guys, and love Ben as a drummer. A huge influence on my playing, at least in terms of, like I say, trying to like incorporate those different time signatures, incorporate those kind of different polyrhythms, and letting things sit that are a little bit unnatural, let them sit over the top. I love all that stuff. I'm going to go listen to some more Toska. So yeah, catch you in the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Maybe start dropping some comments on what you would like me to listen to check out. As I say, some of these have been that I'm kind of going to be starting with, or shining the light on drummers that I'm already a fan of, and so of course I'm going to end up watching content that I've already seen. But I'm intrigued by these reaction videos. Some of them are a little bit clickbaity when I see them on YouTube, but I know that because I can't help but click on them. And so yeah, let me know what you would like me to have a little look at, and we'll take it from there.